Now, micromesh sanding is a series of 9 pads that'll take you all the way up to 12,000 grit. So to do so, to use it, leave the lathe in the same speed that we left off at, and in the same motion work the micromesh pads back and forth at least 10 times on each pad. Okay, just simply switch to the next progressive pad and work your way all the way up to the 12,000 grit level. It's important with sanding that you keep the sandpaper, whether it's regular sandpaper or the micromesh, keep it moving, because if you leave it in one spot too long, you can generate heat, which is where your friction comes from, and end up ruining your blank, or end up having to start over and with your whole sanding process. Micromesh is real good. It'll take this from the dull finish that you saw, and we'll end up with a glass-like finish after we're done. This is pad number 5. And this is just a progressive system that we use to remove all the tiny scratches that are really not noticeable until light hits it and your customer has it in his hand. By using this, we take care of all those very, very fine scratches that will show up in acrylics when it's complete, if you're not sanded thoroughly. Two more to go. This is number 8. And on the last pad, I usually do a few extra strokes just for good measure. But again, keep the pad moving, and you can feel the difference from when you started to where you are now. Okay, that's done. Let's check out progress. Okay, I don't see any scratches. Oh, there's a couple of little tiny ones. So what we have is a system that Craft Supplies also sells, and it's called the 2020 Plasti Polish. So with this stuff, it's kind of like a pumice paste that you shake well, apply just a dot to a cloth, and you rub it into the pen in a circular motion, kind of like putting on a wax. Just rub it in real good, and you let it dry, which it dries very fast. And it'll dry to like a powdery consistency here. As you can see there, it's pretty much dry already. So we'll go ahead and crank the speed back up. And kind of in friction polish mode, but again, we don't want to generate friction. You see all our hard work go down in the tubes. No pun intended. You just want to polish it, side to side motion. And then stop the lathe. And at this point, we want to make a final inspection before we remove it from the mandrel. So we'll remove the tailstock, thumb screw and bushings, a little dust on the ends, but that's normal. And as you can see, we've got one completed pin blank ready for the hardware to be mounted. Again, folks, turning acrylics can be just as easy as turning wood with the proper procedures, proper methods. My name is Leo Freelo. Please look me up at perfectwoodworks.com. All my contact information on there. If ever you want to talk shop, give me a holler. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.